Pennies and Pens, it's your girl, Loud Pen, but you can call me Penny. Today's vlog is called K-Penny, Best MONSTA X Songs Written by Hyungwon. So, first of all, let me say today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so happy birthday to the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., number one. Secondly, happy birthday to Hyungwon of MONSTA X. His birthday is today, Monday, January 15th. This vlog will actually not go live until tomorrow, Tuesday, January 16th. But I'm shooting it today on Hyungwon's birthday. But anyways, in this vlog, I'm going to go through and talk about all of the best MONSTA X songs written by Hyungwon. And funny story, Hyungwon himself, well, I guess I should say the Starship team, posted a vlog of Hyungwon talking about like the behind the scenes stories behind some of the songs that he's written for MONSTA X. And so it was really cool getting like the insight and information from Hyungwon directly about how he writes his songs, because I truly believe that him, Joohoney and I.M are a modern day, like as like a songwriting team from the same group, Lennon, McCartney, like John Lennon and Paul McCartney, because John Lennon and Paul McCartney were not only famous for being members of the Beatles, but also for their just illustrious songwriting skills. I mean, songs that John Lennon and Paul McCartney wrote 60, 70 years ago for the Beatles are still so iconic and playable to this day. And I honestly feel like in the context of K-pop, Hyungwon, Joohoney, and I.M are on the same level. Like, you know, I.M even talked about how like he's trying to make music that will stand the test of time, not something that will just go away so quickly. And it's like with Hyungwon and Joohoney, it's the same thing. Like the three of them together are truly a modern Lennon and McCartney. I have said this so many times because I really feel like the songs that they write for MONSTA X and then for their various solo projects are just so iconic and memorable. Like you just will not forget, and they all have their own distinct styles. And so I started this series last year for Joohoney's birthday, and I did the K-Penny Best MONSTA X Songs Written by Joohoney. And so now I'm excited to continue on this tradition for Hyungwon for his birthday, the best songs, MONSTA X songs written by Hyungwon. And then later on this month, I'm going to shoot the same vlog, K-Penny Best MONSTA X Songs by I.M. And in these vlogs, I am going to focus on the songs that they've written for the group as a whole and not their solo music, because I think I'll do a future vlog about Joohoney writing for himself, I.M writing for himself, and then do vlogs about that later. But anyways, the very first song I'm going to introduce and talk about is the first song that, apparently not the first song that Hyungwon ever wrote, but the first song that he actually released with MONSTA X. Is called Nobody Else. It's from MONSTA X's Fatal Love album. Fatal Love is an incredible, iconic, modern, classic MONSTA X album that probably in a lot of ways didn't get the love that it deserved just because of the pandemic and quarantine, because the album was released November of 2020. Y'all know we were at the height of the pandemic. Nobody was allowed to go outside. And so I just feel like in general, they're still kind of playing catch up from the promo and marketing of that album, because it was not their fault by any means, because they didn't have anything to do with the pandemic outside. But that first song is again called Nobody Else. It's from MONSTA X's Fatal Love album. I'm going to play a couple of seconds of the song. Y'all, this song right here.
헤어지고 다른 말과 나중에 스펀동기 다른 느낌 어서 만약 길을 걷다 보면 보일까 제가 먼저 뒤로 돌아다시 짙은 향기 짙은 후 갈색 어색한 나도 wanna ever let you go 나의 급한 호흡 다른 rhythm the same come show me how you treat me when we go I don't wanna kiss and tell, baby.
talk about the song and how just incredible it is, can we also talk about, and again, this is not MONSTA X, Starship Entertainment, Monbebe, nobody's fault. But I will never forget when I finally discovered there was a performance that MONSTA X did where they performed this song, Nobody Else. And they were just, it was like these little, I don't know if it was, if you would call it a pool or it's like a little square thing that has some water in it. And all the members were like inside of it. And then when the member would be singing their part, it would light up. It was, I mean, it was just like one of the most iconic performances I've ever seen. And I can't believe how amazing it was and that they couldn't perform it live in front of Monbebe. Like, it just, oh my God, like Fatal Love, like it's just now hitting me like in 2024 as I shoot this vlog, like how that album didn't get the love that it deserved, and not because of anybody's fault, but just because the fact that they weren't able to perform any of the songs live in front of fans. But anyways, this song, Nobody Else, like I said, is from the Fatal Love album. That's MONSTA X's third full album that was released November of 2020. And this song, Nobody Else, is, again, not the first song that Hyungwon wrote, produced, and arranged, but it's the first song that they released that he wrote, produced, and arranged. And it's just an incredible song, and it has such a vibe to it. And I can't believe, like, as a wannabe, like, songwriter myself, like, this is, like, I mean, yes, it's the first song that you released, but it's just an incredible song. Every member on it sounds phenomenal. I mean, Joohoney sounds amazing. Kihyun, I.M, Shanu, Minhyuk, like Hyungwon himself, like all six of them sound incredible on this song. I mean, it's just phenomenal. So the next song that Hyungwon wrote for MONSTA X was Secrets, and that is from MONSTA X's One of a Kind album. So I'm going to play a couple minutes of this song too. Hold on. I'm going to play a couple minutes of every song.
Hey, hey girl, do you want to tell me something? You're sipping from my glass of whiskey, and they're playing with me from the 90s. Hey, under the red light at a table, and why don't we stop the pointless combo? Wish I could read your mind. Don't wanna waste this time. Tell me what's behind those eyes. All the stars tonight, no lies. Yeah, yes, yeah.
First of all, can we talk about Shanu's swag? Can we talk about how Shanu came out of nowhere on this song with some swag? Talking about, hey girl, do you want to tell me something? Well, no, Mr. Shanu. I don't want to tell you anything because I'm just up there in the comment section. You're trying to get me to come up out the comment section. Shanu, I'm not coming out the comment section. I know my place as a fangirl in the comment section. Don't you try to take me out the comment section, Mr. Shanu. Talk about. And then Hyungwon coming on the song, talk about, you're sipping from my glass of whiskey. They playing Whitney from the 90s. First of all, as a black millennial woman that grew up on Whitney Houston, what? This Korean man came outside talking about, first of all, okay, that's what every woman like to do. Okay, when you be out with your man, he get the whiskey and the ice right now. You get you a glass of wine. But you like, oh, babe, let me take a sip of your whiskey. I want to try whiskey for the first time, right? You know, being that girl. So then you try a little sip of his whiskey, and you're like, oh, that's Jerome. And then he'd be like, well, under these red lights at our table, why don't we stop this pointless convo? And then you do stuff, and then you can't put that in the song. But anyways, no, for real, y'all. For real. All I mean to say when I say as a black woman who grew up in the States on Whitney Houston, it just in my mind, like I think like, and this is just a thing with black people in general that I have personally noticed, that I think of myself and my people. We think we got some kind of monopoly on swag, you know, like black Americans, we pride ourselves. We're like, yo, we got swag, ain't nobody got swag like black people, you know. And so we just don't think that people coming from other cultures, especially ones that we're so unfamiliar with, like Korean culture, like that they could have any swag, and that a Korean man could write a song like this, you know? Like Secrets is fully in English, and Hyungwon talked about it in his vlog that he posted today, or that the Starship team, I should say, posted today, where he talked about he wrote the song Secrets, which is fully in English, in Korean, and then translated it to English. And so I have always joked as a Monbebe, like, you know, Hyungwon, we using the translation app a little differently. When I go into the translation app, it's to translate something you or one of the other monsters done posted in the fan cafe. You using the translation app to write hit songs. So we're using it a little differently. But anyways, like I said, like, as black Americans, like myself and some of my fellow black Americans, it's like we just think we have this monopoly on swag, and we're not expecting a Korean man like Hyungwon and the rest of the monsters that also are on this song to have that swag and to be able to do and perform a song like this, but they got it. You know what I'm saying? This is why I always jokingly say, well, I say it about Joohoney, but it applies to Hyungwon and I.M too. You know, that they're from like the Brooklyn of Korea, or the Harlem of Korea, or the Houston of Korea. I don't know where these young men got all this swag from, but they got it, okay? And this song, Secrets, is absolutely evidence of it. The lyrics are just so cool and phenomenal. And that's what I love about Hyungwon in particular as a songwriter. See, his songs, he always talks about they have like this darker, edgy theme, and that is true. But his songs are very good at storytelling. Like his songs have a beginning, a middle, and an end, you know? They have like this starting point, then they go to the middle, and then they go to the end, which is crazy because in the Chaylog blog that Starship posted today, where he was talking about like his creative process, he talked about how he'll watch a movie and then he'll watch it with the rest of his songwriting and production team, and that he'll kind of create the song based on that story. So it's interesting that I am a fan and making the point saying that his songs are storytelling. You know, they have a beginning, a middle, and an end, you know, because they're set against the backdrop of a movie. That's what a lot of his songs are inspired by, is films, and he's taking like other different inspirations. So it's very interesting and unique, and it reminds me in a lot of the Notorious B.I.G. Now Biggie obviously is a black American rapper that passed away sadly way back in 97, but like if you really listen to Biggie's music and you get past, you know, because a lot of people get hung up on, oh, he's cursing, he's talking about selling drugs and shit like that. But if you get past all of that and you really listen to how Biggie would write a song and tell a story, it's incredible. And like Hyungwon reminds me of that. And his lyrics and stuff is obviously totally different than Biggie, but I'm just talking about songwriting as a whole and telling stories through songs. Okay? All right, so the next song we're going to talk about is Monbebe, which is also on MONSTA X's One of a Kind album.
하루는 종일 마냥 걷다가 잠시 너를 돌려 그러다 또 너의 얼굴에 환한 미소를 짓고 너의 시간에도 내가 있었어 하고는 또 지난 추억들을 두드려 You 참 마주 알고 You 따스했던 네손 You 하나 모두 You 가끔 애매하고 빛을 떠나도 Always be with you 너의 옆에 있어
Now, with this song, Hyungwon actually talked about this in today's Che-log. He actually said that he actually only wrote the lyrics for Bebe, so he didn't do the composition, i.e. the melody and the production, the music production, right? But what's so interesting about that is that what actually makes the song Bebe, even though it's it's like part Korean, part English, is the lyrics. Like, I definitely love the music production, like the melodies and the beats, but like just that I love that chorus of that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 24/7, I love you, baby. Because it's like, again, it ties Korean and English together so seamlessly. I feel like it is one of the few MONSTA X songs that I truly believe that can be appreciated by both Korean and international Monbebe. This is not to say any other MONSTA X fan songs can't be appreciated equally, but what I mean is that a lot of their songs are either like fully Korean with like one or two English words, or like fully English with no Korean words. But Bebe is one of their few songs that equally blends both the Korean and the English language, that I feel like both speakers, whether you're a Korean speaker or an international fan that speaks English, you could enjoy and appreciate this song equally. Because, and like I said, especially going back to that chorus, like it has enough English words that I, as an English speaker, can understand the basic gist and overall concept of the song, just like a Korean fan can. So it's like, it's a really, really special song. And it's beautiful because it's called Bebe. The fandom, their official fandom name is Monbebe, which, means my baby in French. And so just to call the song Bebe, which is like baby, it's just a cool song and a cool name. And like, I was just really, really excited to shoot this vlog today because I just really, really do love Hyungwon's music and songs. So the next song we're going to talk about is Mercy. This is from MONSTA X's No Limit album. This album dropped, what was that, November of 2021. So this is that first MONSTA X album that sadly does not feature the vocals or the visuals of our amazing leader, Mr. Shanu. But this just shows MONSTA X's strength as a group, because it's never easy to have to create music and content without one of your members, let alone your leader. But they expertly did do this, and they did such an amazing, amazing job. Now Shanu, of course, was still missed. Don't get it twisted. But the original OT5 Part 1, they definitely held us down. So let me stop babbling and play a couple seconds of the song.
짙어진 밤 반쯤에 흐릿해진 숨결이 내 안을 가득 채우고 나 still alone. 점점 아득해진 너와의 호흡, 난 매일 on control. 이 분위기에 물든 감을 가로질러 touching my clothes, my hair, my face, my name. I'm begging you for mercy. 이곳에서 날 꺼내줘 mercy. 하늘의 끝에서 기도해. I want your mercy.
First of all, Pennies and Pens, you ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. You have listened to this song, Mercy by MONSTA X, and you have sang Kihyun's part to the top of your lungs. Don't you lie, Craig. Don't you be out here lying. You were like, I'm begging you for mercy. Pennies and Pens, don't lie. All right, we got to keep it going because we done went on and on and on, and the vlog already 19 minutes. All right, the next song is Wildfire from MONSTA X's Shape of Love album, released April of 2022. Okay, another time where you tried to sing Kihyun's part. Yes, you did! Pennies and pens, yes, you did. You did it when nobody was looking. When nobody was looking and the camera was turned off and you put your little phone down. You was like, wildfire, wildfire, oh. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Stop lying, Craig. Stop lying. All right, the next song is Burning Up. Also from MONSTA X's Shape of Love album from April of 2022, little baby.
거친 reaction 새롭게 시작하는 move 은근한 떨림 너에게 I'm falling 순간을 메워 어리러운 Baby I'm honestly 모두 알겠지만 지금이 시작이 Baby I'm overcome The story again Yeah I'm in the danger zone I'm burning
Okay, first of all, something I forgot to say. Let me go back and say it before I forget. Okay, first of all, with Wildfire, Hyungwon, we need a solo release of Wildfire. Also, Monbebe, we need to have a discussion about how the solo version of Wildfire that Hyungwon performed at the U.S. tour and at the No Limit Soul tour is actually fully in English. I don't know when Hyungwon became an English king with songwriting. I don't know, but he did. The next thing I wanted to say is going back to the song Burn It Up, which is featuring Rehab. Forgot to say that. Is Joohoney on the chorus. I'm burning up. It's hot. I'm getting hotter. Like, Joohoney, what's going on, little baby? Okay, so now let's go on to the next song, which is Lone Ranger from MONSTA X's iconic January 9, 2023 album. Y'all, Lone Ranger, I'm sorry, I love the song Beautiful Liar, but Lone Ranger should have been the title. The reason why this song should have been the title from that album is because of that hook. See, the thing is, when you got a catchy chorus, that's the song that needs to be your title track because it's more sing-alongable. I know that is not a word at all. Than Beautiful Liar. Beautiful Liar is a great song. It's so cool and complex, especially the rap parts of Joohoney and I.M. But I'm sorry, Lone Ranger, you can sing along with it. You can't sing along with Beautiful Liar. The way that I.M says the words Beautiful Liar in the song, it's like you would have to be a professional musician like him to even try to imitate the song Beautiful Liar and the way he say it in the chorus. But Lone Ranger, sweetie, you can just be any old random person just listening to the song Lone Ranger and you could sing along with it because of that chorus. I'm a lone ranger. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Because I don't know the Korean lyrics. I can't say them. So I'm just kind of doing what I remember from the beat. But that lone ranger. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Lone ranger. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You see what I'm saying? It's more sing-alongable. And when you have a song that people can sing along to, that's what you release as your title, your main promoted track. Beautiful Liar was dope, but that's why Beautiful Liar in some ways didn't go like, I guess, as viral as it could have been, because it's not a song that, like, especially if you're not heavily into K-pop, like whether you're Korean or an international fan, that is a difficult song to try to sing along with and imitate as a fan that just really doesn't know music like that. But Lone Ranger, you don't got to know anything about music to be able to sing along with the song Lone Ranger. So that's the song I would have made the title track. I am sorry. Okay, but let me finally play a couple seconds of it.
Let me take you home, you don't waste my time, yeah. 어둠 돌아 대답을 knock 이 다음을 보기보단 지금은 나에게 집중 지금 나보다 중요 So everybody tell me I'm on it, baby, yeah. 하게 느껴진다 안개 속에 갇힌 넌 Waiting for the one I'm a lone ranger 매일매일 늦은 밤에 Lone ranger Let me take you home Lone ranger 너무하게 그냥 달고 Lone ranger Let me take you home Lone ranger.
Okay, but now that you guys have heard a snippet of the song after me talking about it, do you get my point now about how that chorus is just so catchy and just easy? That chorus pulls you in. Darling, let me take you home. And another thing that I love about Lone Ranger over Beautiful Liar as far as the title track conversation is Lone Ranger is a song that they could have done a really cool music video with, and they wouldn't have had to do a dance break. Now, one thing I've learned is almost 4 years of me being into K-pop is that dance breaks and a dance practice and a dance routine is like some kind of unwritten requirement in K-pop. It's like every title track has to have some kind of dance break, choreography. I don't know why and where it all comes from. But as a fan of music, just in general, that originally came from Western artists like Marvin Gaye, Toni Braxton, Monica, like Beyonce, Janet Jackson, Jay-Z, that just now been in the K-pop for the last 4 years. I'm not necessarily always a huge fan of the fact that they're always trying to throw choreography in everything. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's just not always necessary and needed. And vocalists and rappers like MONSTA X don't necessarily need that extraness. Like, sometimes they could just hold the mic and do the song. You know what I'm saying? And then Lone Ranger with the music video, imaginary music video that Penny's just creating in her own mind, they could have done a really cool, like, modern, like, Western theme and just had the guys just, like, doing cool stuff in the music video, like pretending like they were some kind of old Wild Wild West movie and doing cool stuff in the music video and expressing the song, but again, not having to do with any choreography. You know what I'm saying? But choreography, I don't know, for some reason, people just, they put it in everything in K-pop, and I'm like, why is there choreography in this song? It's not necessary, like, even Janet Jackson got videos of her not doing choreography. So does Beyonce. Jay-Z definitely has music videos. I mean, Jay-Z doesn't dance at all, ever. Okay? He literally has a lyric where he talks about, I'm not animated like a Busta Rhymes, but the real shit you get when you bust down my lines. Add that to the fact that I went plat a bunch of times. My mind's influence on pop culture will see what happens when I no longer exist. Fuck this. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen Jay-Z anywhere on the motherfucking internet, off the internet, doing anybody dance break, okay? This nigga come outside with a mic, and that's the show, okay? So I wish K-pop we could start incorporating the same thing. Choreography is necessary and dope in some songs, but in other songs, it's like, why are you doing choreography? I don't even understand. All right, the next song is Love Me a Little from Joohoney and Hyunwon's iconic subunit debut album, The Unseen. Hyunwon finally got his title track with this song, Love Me a Little, Love You a Lot.
거울에 비친 내 모습 필요하지 너만의 나를 마주해 널 위한 감정 조각 하나 챙겨내 새로운 내게 기댄 채 낯선 향기에 오는 듯 오지 않는 너에게 난 오늘도 설레어 네 방에 갇힌 채
Y'all, sorry that looked a little weird. My lips are so ashy. Anyways, first of all, when Joohoney came outside on this song, and this is the first time we have heard Joohoney singing on a new MONSTA X song in 2 years, I thought I was going to fall out When I'll never forget in the music video that scene with Shanu. I don't know why the music video director did this to Monbebe, if they got a vendetta against Monbebe or whatever the case is. Why would you start a music video with Shanu laying on the bed? What? Do you want all of the Monbebes to fall out? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. That's why I said, love me a little, love you a lot. This song has so much complexity, so many layers to it. I don't even know where to begin, and I'm trying to wrap up this vlog. So let's just move on to the next song, Roll With Me. Okay, the last and final song in today's vlog.
I got everything, the money and the fame. I'ma let me up to thumping diamond rings. Yeah, I got everything, 너도 알듯이. No, it don't mean nothing if you don't worry. Better, 흔들린 거리에 들리는 걸음만 아무도 모르.
Okay, I had to start this song soon, because first of all, like, Joohoney and I.M has so much swag on this album, like, it's crazy. Like, I got everything, but it don't mean a thing. If you don't roll with me, I got everything. I got the money, I got the fame, but I was like, Hyungwon has so much swag on the low. I don't know where this man got all this swaggy from. I guess like his brothers, Joohoney and I.M, they from the Brooklyn of Korea. I don't know what. I'm gonna have to go to Gwangju one day. That's where Hyungwon from. I'm gonna have to pop up. Because I got to find out what it was going on in Gwangju, South Korea, that made it. What happened? How we get here? So that's my vlog, K-Penny, best MONSTA X songs written by Hyungwon. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'ma go ahead and go. Y'all enjoy your day. Have a beautiful day. Sorry if it's sounding like I kind of rushed it, cut it off at the end. I'm ready to wrap up the vlog and move on to other things that I got to do today, because I got to shoot another vlog real quick. And then I got to wash my hair. Y'all got to wash my hair. Okay, I got to go. All right, y'all have a good day. Peace.